Despite the forming lines outside of the pantry, UNF student Romaine Bennett does think that the pantry is keeping up with student demands. I was in the elevator on Wednesday with several students who also came from the pantry, and we're talking about being able to get enough groceries for the week, Bennett said. Smith says that the pantry's donors, community partners, and volunteers are what help keep the pantry running smoothly. The pantry has recently partnered with parking and transportation and food services on a Food for Fines initiative, where money collected from students who pay their parking fines will go directly to lend a wing between October 20th and October 25th.
The Student Government Fall 2025 Senate election is now officially canceled due to an uncontested election. According to the list of senatorial candidates in the election, 14 candidates were running, but more hold a contested election. The Student Government Code says that unopposed senator candidates shall be declared the winner by acclamation. No election for the respective seat shall be held. This is the second year in a row this has happened. The 14 uncontested candidates will be sworn in at a later date. You can read more about each of them on our website.
According to AP News, while many leaders around the world are optimistic about the U.S. brokered ceasefire in Gaza, there are early signs of strain. The ceasefire faced its first major test Sunday as Israeli forces launched a wave of deadly strikes, saying Hamas militants had killed 2 soldiers, and an Israeli security official said that the transfer of aid into the territory was halted. Health officials said that at least 36 Palestinians were killed across Gaza, including children. Israel's military said it struck dozens of Hamas targets after its troops came under fire. According to the Associated Press, although the ceasefire is technically ongoing, humanitarian access remains insufficient in Gaza. The World Health Organization warns aid is far below what is needed. The IDF says that they will continue to uphold the ceasefire agreement and will respond firmly to any violations of it.
It's been 3 weeks since the government shutdown began, and there still seems to be no end in sight, and millions of federal workers will be affected. According to AP News, the United States Senate on Thursday rejected a bill that would have restored pay to furloughed federal employees. Democrats say they won't vote to reopen the government until the Republicans negotiate an extension of tax credits created by the Affordable Care Act. Republicans say they won't negotiate until Democrats vote to reopen the government. According to AP News, critical services such as air traffic control and food aid and preschool programs may soon face disruption. Payments for federal food and heating assistance could also run out soon, along with funding for Head Start preschool programs, several states have warned. The current government shutdown is on its 24th day, making it the second longest one in history, right behind the 34-day-long shutdown between 2018 and 2019. As long as neither political party is willing to concede, the record could soon be passed.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's felt awesome today. It feels so good outside.
It's been so chilly, and I can finally sit on the green without burning up.
I know. I can finally watch the live team without, dying of heat stroke. It's
Yes.
It's awesome. But I tell you what, I heard there's going to be a cold front on Halloween.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you know who knows more about that?
I do. I think that's Annette. Let's go to Annette with the weekly weather update.
Hey Ospreys, welcome back to your weekly weather update. Today it is currently sunny, 78 degrees. We got some nice weather. I'm currently in front of the Coggin College of Business, in front of the Student Union Lake. It's looking beautiful. It's a really nice day outside. Now, this weekend, temperatures are going to be cooling down a little bit. We got a slight chance of rain on Sunday, 40% chance of rain on Monday. And on Wednesday, it's looking to have a low of 53 degrees. So it's going to be a little cool this week. The reason why the temperatures are still in the 70s, going to be high of 80 on Saturday, is just because we do live in Florida. So when the sun comes out, temperatures get warmer. So Ospreys, we're going to have some cool patterns, cool mornings, cool evenings, and some warmer middays. That's your weather report, and I'll see you next week.
And now let's go to Ryan with the weekly sports update.
Hello everyone, I hope things are going well in your classes because they certainly are for your UNF athletic teams. And with that, let's get right into this week's UNF Sports Update. Starting on the pitch, the Ospreys women's soccer team has continued their strong play as they tied with JU in the River City Rumble 3-3 and then followed that up with a 2-1 win over Queens. They will travel to Carrollton, Georgia to play West Georgia to end the regular season. Switching to the men's side, the UNF men's soccer team suffered a loss to ASUN foe Florida Gulf Coast 1-0 last Saturday. This loss snapped the Ospreys' 9-game win streak, and they will look to bounce back against JU in the River City Rumble tomorrow night. Running over to the course, the Ospreys men's cross-country team had a successful trip to Tuscaloosa, Alabama for the Crimson Classic as they took home second place in the 20-team field. They will turn their attention to the ASUN Championship next Friday here in Jacksonville. On the diamond, the UNF softball team kicked off their fall season last Friday with a doubleheader against St. John's River College. The Ospreys dominated, winning Game 1 8-0 and followed that up with a 9-0 victory. They will host Chipola tonight for a doubleheader. Lastly, skating over to the rink, the UNF ice hockey team had an impressive weekend as they took down Florida State twice by the scores of 7-4 and 6-3. This marked 3 straight wins, and next they will play a 2-game series against JU this weekend. That's all I have for you all today. See you next time.
And that's all we have for you today, Ospreys.
Remember, consider donating to support Spinnaker through the link in the description below.
And for all things Spinnaker, check out our website, unfspinnaker.com.
Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNF Spinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content.
And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Austin Thielen.
I'm Gabrielle Forbes.
And we will see you next week on Spinnaker's Nest News.
Swoop!